The weather lesson of what the water cycle is. This is what drives our weather. And the first stage is evaporation. That turns those water molecules into a gaseous form. We're still under that winter weather advisory until tomorrow at noon, and that means that snowfall around 3 to 5 inches are possible. Colors that we have in the middle here, and look at the sunset just like on the horizon there. It is just a beautiful picture, and you have some of the clearing skies to our north part of the picture. So we are dealing with some rain across the I-80 corridor, and that includes Broken Bow. And looking a little closer, we are dealing with that rainfall going into North Platte and Ogallala, and even parts of Arthur is even seeing a little bit of a rain-snow mix. And we're going to continue monitoring that over the next several hours. And looking at the rest of the day, we will be seeing temperatures climb into the upper 40s to even low 50s. We aren't really expecting too much rainfall. And speaking of that, we are going to continue the dry conditions throughout the day, with temperatures climbing into the 30s and 40s and then into the 50s once we get into the afternoon hours, and then temperatures tumble down into the 20s this evening into the overnight hours, and for a Saturday, temperatures will climb into the 50s.
Meteorologist Andre Brooks now, because my newsy senses are tingling that something's changing.
Yes, most definitely, Jael. We got a lot going on today. We got fires, we got high winds, we got severe weather. We got it all today. This is the classic spring sort of storm, but the only thing missing is the winter weather. We won't be dealing with any winter weather though, which is good if you do not like the snow. And we have a winter storm watch in effect for the I-80 corridor, and this means 4 to 6 inches of snow is possible for today, Wednesday, with locally higher amounts. And a few things to do: make sure you're wearing protective clothing outdoors, limit those outdoor activities if you're going outside, and please prepare those vehicles if you are going out in the elements. And I'm here to tell you, it has been a really windy period here across greater Nebraska, and our photo today comes from Janelle Brestel of Callaway, and you can tell how strong the winds were throughout the day yesterday, with winds around 60 to 70 miles per hour. A watch, just think about when you're making a cake. You have all the ingredients such as sugar, butter, eggs, and so on and so forth. With a watch, that means that the ingredients are favorable for those severe weather events such as severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Now, a warning is when that cake is completely cooked, and that means that a warning, make sure that you are taking action when a severe thunderstorm warning, a tornado warning, or even a flash flood warning is issued. Precipitation profiles throughout the atmosphere. Now with snow starts at 32 degrees in the upper atmosphere, and then that continues as you go all the way to the ground, and that's what we saw yesterday across greater Nebraska. Which cloud is the thunderstorm cloud? I got a few options for you. Is it cirrus, stratus, or cumulonimbus? Okay, if you chose cumulonimbus, you'll be correct. Cirrus is the tall, wispy clouds that you see in the upper atmosphere, and stratus are the long, low-latitude clouds. In the cumulonimbus is the thunderstorm clouds that are very tall and sometimes can even produce an anvil during severe storms. Good morning, North Platte and greater Nebraska. Looking at our current sky cam at this time, it is a very beautiful day here across the area, and this is just going to continue throughout the rest of the day. And our current temperature right now here in North Platte is at 46 degrees, and it feels like 42 because of those west winds at 8 miles per hour. Now, taking a look at the wide range view here across the northern portion of the United States, we have our cold front that is approaching us from the west, and this is going to continue moving towards the east over time. And also to our east, we are dealing with that system that we dealt with a couple days ago, and it's continuing to bring some rain and snow in those regions. But for us here across greater Nebraska, we are dealing with those clear conditions throughout greater Nebraska, and this is just going to continue throughout the rest of the day. And looking at our current temperatures region-wide, we are seeing temperatures in the 40s and the 50s, which is around average for this time of year, but we're just going to continue seeing temperatures climb throughout the rest of the day. And our winds are out of the west about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so they are a little breezy at this time, a lot calmer than they were this time yesterday. And our dew points, the dew points are in the teens and 20s, so our air mass is very, very dry at this time, so make sure that you are taking precautions in this dry situation. Now, looking at the rest of the day, we are going to be seeing those temperatures climb from the mid to upper 50s early this afternoon with those sunny skies, with temperatures climbing into the 60s once we reach our mid-afternoon hours with mostly sunny conditions. So if you have any plans today, go for it. And with that, our sunny meter is at a great, which means we are going to continue to see those sunny to partly cloudy conditions throughout the day. Now, our highs for today, they will climb into the upper 60s to low 70s, which is way above average for this time of year. And once we get into tonight, temperatures tick down towards the 30s, which is above average for this time of year. So if you have any plans overnight, you should be good, but make sure you grab a light jacket. Now, looking at the whole pattern as a whole, we are dealing with an area of high pressure right on top of us, and it's continuing to bring in that sinking air into greater Nebraska. But however, this is going to continue moving towards the east, allowing for our temperatures to continue to surge throughout the rest of the day. But however, once we get into tonight, we're going to have this weak cold front move through, and this is going to allow for us to see temperatures a little bit closer to average once we get into our Friday. But we will be seeing this next area of high pressure build in, and this is going to allow for us to see temperatures way above average this weekend and also near record setting in some spots. Now, looking at our current drought indices right now, we are dealing with a moderate to severe drought here across greater Nebraska, and this just is going to continue over the next few days, and also that goes for the panhandle as well and other portions of the state as well. Now, looking at our futurecast, we are going to be seeing temperatures climb into the upper 60s with those mostly sunny conditions, and this is just going to continue on during the rest of the day, and then our cold front is going to be start pushing through, and our temperatures will be dropping into the 40s and then into the 30s with some fair weather clouds with that passage of that cold front, and temperatures will be dropping into the 30s overnight. But once we get into our day on Friday, temperatures climb into the 50s, which is average for this time of year, and we're going to be seeing those beautiful sunshiny conditions. So if you got any plans for tomorrow, go for it. And the area of high pressure moves out, that cold front moves through, and then we're going to be seeing this other area of high pressure built in, and that is going to cause a big resurgence in temperatures throughout the rest of our weekend and into early next week. Now, looking at our 7-day forecast, we are going to be seeing temperatures climb once we get past Friday with highs in the low 60s for our Saturday. But once we get into Sunday, into Monday, temperatures will climb into the 70s, which is way above average for this time of year, with beautiful sunshiny conditions continuing. And then we're going to be monitoring the system mid-part of next week. But we got a very beautiful weekend coming, Beatrice. So I'm here to tell you, this is the weekend that we're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Go out there and go for a walk or for a run, whatever you have to do. It's the perfect opportunity to do so.
Yes, most definitely, Beatrice. And also, you're mentioning that your nephew is going out for Cub Scouts too this weekend?
Yeah, we're going to go on a little hike, so the weather should be perfect for that. So.
Yes, most definitely.
All right, Andre, thank you so much. We want to thank you for watching. Have a great day.